There are no good games out. There is nothing good to play. The state of gaming is absolute dog water. I think we've all heard these statements in the past few years from creators, from gamers, from former employees of studios or publishers. I've said it too, I'm sure. But this is not the case. I think we owe it to ourselves as gamers, as fans, to change our own minds. Frankly, I was not looking hard enough. I had become lazy. Perhaps you too are not looking hard enough for quality games. I think there are 3 games here that I played for the first time this year that are objectively well made. And I think you guys should take a look at these if you are having the same thoughts. Not all are for everyone, but all are well above average in everything we look for in a good game. The first title I have on my list is Dave the Diver by Mint Rocket. Dave is a single-player adventure RPG, and I can genuinely say I've never played a game like this before. As of today when I'm recording this video, Dave currently has 40,000 plus overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. It's still going for $20 right now. The art style is incredible. The writing is comedic. It goes a lot deeper than what I would have imagined from many of the characters, a surprisingly deep story in several ways. The cutscenes are some of the best I've ever seen in any game I've ever played. There is a non-stop onslaught of new features, new elements of the game, new characters, new challenges, new quests. If all you want to do is run the restaurant, you can do that. If all you want to do is go fishing and explore the ocean, you can do that. There are mini games, there are boss fights, there are farming elements. You've got to plant crops, you've got to raise animals to get better ingredients for your restaurant. You have to fend off pirates. And I actually forgot that you have to manage the staff at the restaurant too. So you have to hire people, you have to train them. You can actually customize the restaurant. There's a bunch of cosmetics that you can discover and find or unlock. I can't say enough good things about Dave. It is well worth the $20. Don't let the silly nature of the game dissuade you. It is well worth it. The second game I have on my list here is Octopath Traveler, which was released in 2019 by Square Enix. It features 8 main characters with 8 individual quest lines and adventures, 8 different roles that you can play in battle using each one of them. Now, JRPGs typically aren't my style of game, but I did buy a Switch this year, my first Switch, and the feeling of being back on a handheld console made me want to do something a little different, do something turn-based. Maybe I was getting this feeling of nostalgia from playing Pokemon games back in the day. Shout out Red and Blue. Writing, visual effects, environment, combat strategy, boss fights, 60 to 100 hours of gameplay. Octopath is still $60, but with potentially over 100 hours of gameplay, it is well worth it and perfect for the Switch. Now, the final game I have on my list, I'm sure you've all heard of. I'm sure most of us have already played it, but if you have not, I strongly recommend giving Hogwarts Legacy a try. This came out in 2023, this year, from Avalanche Software and Warner Brothers Games. Hogwarts Legacy is an open-world action RPG that takes place at Hogwarts during the 1800s, where you play a student. Hogwarts Legacy is still full price on Steam, but you should get anywhere from 30 to 60, 30 to 70 hours of gameplay, depending on what you do. As it stands, it has over 150,000 very positive reviews on Steam. Spoiler, there is no Quidditch in the game. That most likely has something to do with Warner Brothers announcing their standalone Quidditch game, so we will see Quidditch in the future as its own title. Harry Potter fan or not, the world is incredible. The detailed, the amount of love that they put in to every aspect of this game is unmatched. Like the other 2 games in this video, I believe that this game is well worth the full price even now. If you think this $60 price tag is too much, just wait until you unlock the Room of Requirement. Spoilers, you could spend days and days and days and days decorating that thing. It's easily one of the best features in the entire thing. There's a long storyline, there are tons and tons of side quests, there's a ton of collectibles, there are a ton of cosmetics. If you've ever enjoyed a book, if you've ever enjoyed a movie from the Harry Potter universe, and you've ever enjoyed a game similar to Jedi Survivor or Jedi Fallen Order, this is a game you should definitely consider. Guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for your time. And team, if you are in that negative mindset, that negative space about gaming, I hope one of these titles can help change your mind. I do want to dive in and try multiplayer games for the next one. So if you guys want to see and want me to do some research of what I think some objectively good and great multiplayer games are right now in this space, just let me know and I will go ahead and whip that up for you guys. I go by Not Ghost Stories on all things social. I hope to catch you on the next video. Thank you again. Let's keep games alive and have a great rest of your day.